Before the game gets underway, the Patriots would like to recognize their 2019 senior class. If you could, turn your attention to midcourt, where head coach Donnie Butcher and his staff would like to recognize their seniors. First is Mr. Malik Colvin-Seldon. Malik is a forward that wears number 1 for the Patriots and hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He transferred to UC from Monroe Community College. He will graduate in May 2019 with a degree in sports management. In his 2 years with the Patriots, Malik has played in 53 games, starting 50 of them. He averages 14.1 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game. Malik earned NAIA All-American Honorable Mention honors in 2018 and was a Mid-South Conference first-team All-Conference selection and has been named the Mid-South Conference Player of the Week 3 times. Malik is being escorted today by Jet Colvin and Ralph Shepard. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Mr. Malik Colvin-Seldon. And then our final senior is Mr. Trayvon LaBranch. Trayvon is a forward that wears number 21 for the Patriots and hails from Miami, Florida. He transferred to Cumberlands from ASA College Miami. Trayvon will graduate in May of 2019 with a degree in public health and exercise sports science and a minor in business administration. Trayvon has played in 42 games, starting 2 of them. He has averaged 5.4 points and 4.0 rebounds per game throughout his career. Trayvon has earned MSc Academic All-Conference honors in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, Mr. Trayvon LaBranch. Seniors, we wish you all the best of luck. No words can truly express our gratitude to your dedication to Patriot Athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Patriot Seniors.
Welcome into the broadcast, everyone. Brandon Hensley and Kelsley Wilkinson with you. It's Cumberlands basketball on the UC Sports Network. Tonight, the Patriots, their final home game of the 2018-19 season. They'll take on the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College, a team they defeated by 11 back in Columbia. And that was in early in January. Now, Kelsley, Cumberlands, they got the win last Saturday against Carver. Not a surprise there, but their last conference game, we talked about, they didn't play well against Life. The Patriots have a chance to get back to the conference winning ways tonight against Lindsey Wilson, a team that they really overmatched down in Columbia. But last year we saw the Patriots do the same thing, and then the conference tournament rolls around, and Lindsey Wilson sticks it to Cumberland. Yeah,
I mean, in the Mid-South Conference, it's extremely difficult to win or defeat a team 3 times in a row. I mean, you may win twice, and then, it's really hard to defeat a team 3 times in a row. So, I mean, I'm expecting Lindsey Wilson to come in here energetic and motivated, trying their best to, get as far as they can in the Mid-South Conference standings. I believe they're in 7th right now. So they're trying to get, a 6th or a 5th seed in the Mid-South Conference tournament next week. So, I'm anticipating Lindsey Wilson to come in here firing it away.
A couple games left, and there's only a game that really separates almost a whole pack. Yep. So Lindsey Wilson, they're 5-7 in the conference. Cumberland's at 6-6. Also, Campbellsville and Life at 6-6, and another team eludes me at 5-7 also, but it could be Shawnee State as well.
Yep.
So there's a lot of teams right there. A player to watch out for: Kel Stotts, J.R. Adams, Matthew Eldridge, and Laney. Those 4 guys get the points for Lindsey Wilson. It's probably Stotts, though, the guy to look out for.
Yeah, Kel Stotts, him and Jordan Hamlet. Jordan Hamlet, he's not playing this year. He's actually registering this whole year, but he was one of the 2 freshmen that came in to Lindsey Wilson and started scoring the basketball very well. So, Kel Stotts, in the absence of Jordan Hamlin, is really taking the lead charge here as far as scoring the basketball. And that young man can shoot the basketball too. He's made 7 3-pointers in his last 2 games. So I'm anticipating him, as a matter of fact, the whole team, because, they have 283 made 3-pointers on the year. That's 10th in the nation and 2nd in the Mid-South Conference. So, the Patriots need to do a very good job defensively and making sure they find the shooters and making sure they know where everybody is at all times on the defensive end.
Now for Cumberland's we mentioned Malik Colvin-Seldon time and time again.
Yeah.
Who else tonight are you feeling?
You know what? I think it's going to be a big game for Nnamdi Van Doma. Let me tell you why. You know, Lindsey Wilson does a very good job on scout, and if they believe you cannot shoot, they won't guard you. So this will be an excellent game for Nnamdi Van Doma to step up, you know, knock down a jump shot. And I've seen him knock down some jump shots in warm-ups too. So I think he's feeling it. So I think that's the guy to watch for.
All right, we'll take a courtside for starting lineups. Cumberlands basketball here on the UC Sports Network. So there we go. Starting lineups are ready for action. Brandon Hensley and Kelsley Wilkinson on the broadcast. Caleb Taylor for Cumberlands. It is Matthew Eldridge, the Blue Raider, that will be jumping for this one. Tip-up going to be controlled by Cumberlands. It's the Patriots with Colvin-Seldon, Edwards, Griggs, Van Dom, and Taylor. Adams, Laney, Stotts, Eldridge, and Lies for the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson.
Interesting to see Lindsey Wilson starting off this game in a zone. So I want to see the Patriot offense attacking the zone, how they're going to attack it, and see how efficient they do attacking it as well.
Edwards for three. No good. Eldridge will tap it over. Finally corralled by Laney of Lindsey Wilson. Blue Raiders, they don't have a ton of size, but as always, a scrappy team. Out top with the basketball, J.R. Adams, 6-foot junior out of Houston. He'll hand off to Eldridge. Adams averaging 13 points per game. Laney 12 points, Stotts 14 points, Eldridge 13, and Lies at 7. 3 on the shot clock. Blue Raiders have to throw up a wild, deep shot, and it will be short. No shot clock violation, just rebounded by Cumberlands. Briggs off to Edwards. I think Caleb Taylor may have an opportunity today because of size. Him and Colvin-Seldon get a lot done. Taylor down low, misses the shot, blocked though.
Got to go stronger than that, especially in the Mid-South Conference. Can't go up there weak like that, not at all.
I think Laney got a piece of it. Eldridge the 3, no good. Jordan Griggs gets called for the player control foul, and it's going to be a Patriot turnover.
Another thing, too, for the Patriots, we talked about this time and time again. Turnovers, that's one so far, but can the Patriots take care of the basketball? Can we play 40 minutes, 35 minutes of good, controlled basketball? That's going to be the question of the game and the question of the conference and the question of the national tournament if they make it so far.
Lies with the basketball, now to Eldridge, to Adams, to Stotts. Eldridge shot a long 3 earlier. Off to Stotts. Back to Eldridge. Strong move down low. Colvin-Seldon smacks it away. Patriots now with a basketball. And Griggs will get fouled.
Good help defense by Malik Colvin-Seldon there. Good help side defense. And as a guard, guarding some quick guards, sometimes it's so hard to keep them in front of you. So you always thank your big men of saving your butt time in and time out. And I think, Malik Colvin-Seldon definitely bailed somebody out of that possession.
Scoreless basketball after 2 minutes of play. Taylor, Van Dom finds Edwards on the wing. Colvin-Seldon, his shot doesn't go, gets it back. Second attempt, that's good.
Staying relentless, Malik Colvin-Seldon. It's his night. It is senior night. 2 seniors for the Patriots. It's Malik Colvin-Seldon and Trayvon LeBranch. So I want to see if these seniors can lead the charge.
Laney hands off. Here's Stotts, but a offensive foul called. Legal screen against the Blue Raiders. Lindsey Wilson on the year at 15 and 13, 5 and 7 in conference play. They average 79 points per game. Like to shoot the three, 36% on the year, which is good considering how much they've shot it. Here's Griggs for the three. Yes.
Good cross-court pass by Chance Edwards there for a wide-open Jordan Griggs. He shot that with confidence. He never doubted himself. He just locked and loaded and knocked it down.
5-0 Patriot lead. Eldridge dribbles it out of bounds. Coach Keith Atkins in his first season. But if there was ever a guy that knows the Mid-South Conference, it's Keith Atkins at Campbellsville for many years. Went to Life University, led them to a national title game. Now finds his way in Columbia at Lindsey Wilson. Griggs on the wing, knocked away by the Blue Raiders' Stotts. Stays with Cumberlands. You mentioned Nnamdi Van Dom. Doesn't shoot a lot.
And they're not playing him in the middle either. That middle is wide open. They're being extremely passive.
If he knocks down a couple, that'll really keep some teams honest. Colvin-Seldon, shot no good. Patriots had the rebound momentarily, but taken away by Laney. Off the lines, now straight away, Stotts for three, yes.
And that is a quick release by Stotts. He let that go in less than 5 milliseconds there, my word.
He is 72 of 200 on the year coming in from three-point land. Edwards three straight away, no good.
I'm sure that's about 40-something%, yeah?
36%.
Yep, 36.
But could be at 40% by the end of the night. Shoots it well. Help me out, the small guard they had for years at Lindsey that was a great shooter and great scorer.
Brian Wallace?
Yes. Had that quick shot also. Patriots leading by 2. Down low, Taylor. Passed out to Griggs. Had the sky for that one. Van Dom steps up into a jumper. No good. Colvin-Seldon. There's 2 points.
2 points too easy for Malik Colvin-Seldon. That's it.
Lindsey Wilson basketball trailing by 4. On the block with it is Eldridge, 6'8", with a hook shot and soft touch.
That is tough right there. That's tough to guard. A very nice touch by Eldridge there.
So Patriots will see Jahi Henson into the game. Also Hunter Bodie and Danny Butt. What about that 3 freshmen into the game? Jahi Henson seeing his first action in a couple of games. Hunter Bodie and Danny Butt in there with Griggs, Colvin-Seldon. Henson bouncing to Butt, 3 straight away, no good. Bodie tip up, didn't go. Laney for 3, short.
And Laney that's not what he wants to do. He's a very good driver and a physical driver. but he can also shoot three-pointer as well, shooting 30% from downtown. But as you can see, it hit nothing but air, oxygen there. So you can definitely tell what he prefers to do, and that's going to be driving instead of shooting.
So we have 2 seniors in the game for the Patriots on senior day with 3 freshmen. It's almost a passing of the torch right now on the court.
It is.
Trayvon LaBranch on the court now for Cumberlands. Hit 4 threes against Lindsey his last time.
Yeah, I want to see him get going. He hasn't been making some shots from that corner 3 that he loves so much. So I want to see him, knock some corner 3s down today, especially on his senior day.
The percentage that Trayvon LaBranch gets a fast break dunk.
25.
That's pretty good percent.
25%.
We didn't know if Trayvon would have a chance to get one.
I don't know if he'll attempt it, though. I think he might be too scared.
3 straight away from Adams, no good. Bodie up high for the board. Butt to LaBranch to Henson. Back to Butt. 3 ball. He's got it right there. In and out, no good.
It's a good shot. It looked good, too. But I like the Patriots offense. They're still trying to probe and at least get a dribble inside the three-point line instead of just passing it around the perimeter.
For Lindsey Wilson, here's Osmer. Osmer's 3 no good. Stotts driving, smacked away. What a block by Colvin-Seldon.
Access denied there.
Down low, Bodie kicks it out to Butt.
Oh, Danny Butt missed the corner 3 ball there.
Patriots still on the offensive possession. LaBranch, 3 balls straight away, no good. Colvin-Seldon already with a couple of blocks today. Stotts. Eldridge out of Lies. 7-5 Cumberland's lead. A little push off there, but Butt committing the foul.
Yeah, that should have definitely been an arm bar there, but I guess the official's going to go ahead and let that play. As my guy here has he doesn't have his jersey on, he has his warm-up on. There you go.
So new players, Peyton Cundiff into the game, also Laney back in, Otzimer in there, as well as Stotts and Lies. Stotts, another 3, quick one, no good. Lies the rebound. Laney driving, faded away too much. Now the Patriots with numbers. Here's Jordan Griggs. Extra pass to Henson. He'll scoop it up and score it. Good take from Jahi Henson.
That's a very good, strong take by Jahi Henson. Again, not attacking the basket too fast. He was in control, and he was able to knock it down. Good job.
Yeah, you hit it. He was explosive, not out of control, but in control. Made that look smooth. Lies to the bucket, up, and there's 2 points and another foul on Danny Butt. Namdi Van Dome coming back in for the Patriots. That'll take us to the media timeout. 12 minutes on the clock. Cumberland's 9, Lindsey Wilson 7. You are watching Patriot basketball here on the UC Sports Network. Back to the broadcast. Brandon Hensley, Kelsley Wilkinson with you. 12 minutes to go. It is Pierre Lease at the line. My apologies for the mispronunciation on that. Chris Wells, SID of Lindsey Wilson. I was able to get some confirmation on that one. So Lease at the line hits the free throw. 1-point game. Brandon Hensley and Kelsley Wilkinson with you on the broadcast. Namdi Van Dome with the basketball. Out top, Van Dome. Back to Henson. Cross court goes to Griggs. Shot clock now at 5. Jahi on the baseline. Here comes a great take from the Patriots, Van Dome, but can't get it to go. Back the other way, Adams. Bouncing to Lease.
A nice pump fake. Oh, good move.
He worked his way all the way to the bucket, now commits the foul, trying to box out And the Patriots, Griggs gets fouled on that one. Back in the game is Shakarius Laney, 6'4" senior out of Philadelphia. Patriots basketball. Namdi Van Dome, Malik Colvin-Seldon, Trayvon LaBranche, Jordan Griggs, and Jahi Henson in the game. Henson, free throw line jumper. There it is. We've missed you, Jahi, and that's a beautiful thing to see.
Nice jump shot. Quick 4 points coming into the game. Already making his impact real early and being efficient 2 for 2, I believe.
Jumper up is good. That's a 3-point shot. John Otzimer out of Turkey, a 6'6" senior. 10.5 to play. We're tied at 11. Van Dome. Patriots extra pass. 3 for LaBranche. No good. And foul over the back going to be called on Otzimer. Talk to me, Kelsley, about this Lindsey Wilson defense. What are we seeing from the Blue Raiders?
So now they switched it up. They started the game off in a 2-3. I believe they switched it up to a 3-2 now, trying to give them different looks. Now they're going back to the 2-3. But they're trying to play zone. I don't think they are skilled enough and athletic enough to guard the man as far as the Patriots is concerned. So I think we're going to be seeing a steady diet of the zone.
Jahi Henson up and under. No good. Scooped it in there. Malik Colvin-Seldon, what an effort he has. Reward the big guy again. Back to him. Yes, sir! Malik does it again. Colvin-Seldon, the jam. Patriots back up by 2.
That was an excellent pass by Trayvon LaBranche. Nice little dish for the 2-hand slam.
And that started with Malik saving that ball inbound.
Absolutely.
Eldridge shot won't go. Rebound Laney. Stotts to Otzimer. Laney, the jumper up, no good. Rebound Otzimer. Has Colvin-Seldon guarding him. He gets fouled. But it seems like every game Malik Colvin-Seldon gives us the highlight of the game, and usually it starts because of the extra effort, whether it's defensively in that time saving that possession for Cumberlands.
Like I said, no matter how bad or good he's playing offensively, his defensive effort and his effort for loose balls is always consistent, and that's what a senior does. That's what leadership is. Not only by talking the talk, but walking the walk. And I think Malik Colvin-Seldon does an excellent job of doing so, and we're seeing the proof in the pudding right now.
Free throw no good. 13-11 game. 9:15 to play. Henson, Van Dome, Colvin-Seldon, Taylor, and Griggs in there for Cumberlands. Colvin-Seldon in the middle. Finds Taylor to a cutting Van Dome. Knocked away. It will be possession Lindsey Wilson. Adams, a step back 3, no good. The Blue Raiders, we mentioned they shoot a lot of threes and also can lead to a lot of offensive rebounds. Driving, putback, Taylor, no good. Henson missed that one. Taylor missed the putback. Otzimer from deep. Taylor the board. The long-range shots, you got to find your man to box them out.
Yeah, it's because, with the long-range shot, usually is a long-range rebound.
Malik Colvin-Seldon muscles his way up for 2 more. (15-11) with 8 to play. Otzimer with the basketball, hands off to Lease.
Lindsey Wilson with the incredible patience and good shot by Edelman there, but extreme good patience there by the Blue Raiders. Unfortunately, weren't able to get the basket there, but they're making the Patriots work on the defensive end.
3 by Griggs. That's perfect. Jordan Griggs out of Woodbridge, Virginia. Stotts, Adams, and Cundiff all over 100 3-point attempts on the year.
Wow.
You take a look at that, and for Cumberlands, Jordan Griggs, the only Patriot on the roster with more than 100 attempts. He has 122 coming in. It'll be Cumberlands basketball. Adams commits the foul. Another whistle being blown. I don't know if they're changing who the foul was on or not. Well, they'll tell us later. Patriot basketball leading by 7. Griggs, Edwards, Colvin-Seldon, Taylor, and Van Dalm in the game.
That's a good play.
Griggs lost it. Now the Blue Raiders throw it away. Well, Jordan Griggs and Jahi Henson on the court for Cumberland is 2 of the better mid-range jump shooters in the Mid-South Conference.
And that's a lost art, too. Speaking of, the trend now is the three-point line, and people are forgetting about that mid-range game. And I love to see how Jahi Henson really takes pride, and he doesn't let the peer pressure into, shooting threes, something that he may not be as comfortable shooting. And I think he just sticks to what he knows, and that mid-range game is really nice.
So Colvin-Seldon gets tied up. Possession will be to Lindsey Wilson. Under 7 minutes to play. Low-scoring game once again between the two. Pass down low. Eldridge gets hit hard by Taylor. Good ball fake by Eldridge. And we mentioned Lindsey Wilson. Not a lot of size. Eldridge at 6'8". After that, you have to look on the bench. And Jason Carter at 6'7". Fields at 6'8", but they don't get a lot of playing time. But Lindsey Wilson, the year they made the Fab Four, they did it with 4 guards basically. They've always been a team that have the great guard play, and there's Cundiff knocking down a shot.
That's another trend that's heading into basketball right now, positionless basketball. No positions, just 5 guys out there being able to go on the perimeter and inside of the post.
Jordan Griggs will find Edwards for the quick 3. He hits it.
Nice shot by Chance Edwards. Good pass by Griggs.
And he got that coming from right to left and able to, with a fade, knock it down. Chance Edwards starts hitting that 3. Cumberland will be a dangerous team. Stotts from deep.
They're not going to go anywhere if Stotts starts hitting those shots either.
Edwards had the 3, passed it up. He'll find Van Dalm. Back to Edwards. Wide open 3 ball. No good. Wide open shot, though. You got to take it. Lease. Over to Laney. Back to Lease. Laney in the middle. Crossover between the legs. He'll have free throws coming up. Media timeout, 5:25 to go. We'll step aside. Be right back. You're watching Cumberland's basketball here on the UC Sports Network. Brandon Hensley and Kelsley Wilkinson back on the broadcast. Since Cumberland's basketball, Patriots leading 21-16. Cumberland's 9-25 shooting for 36%. Lindsey Wilson 6 of 22 shooting, as the Blue Raiders at 27%. Both teams 3 of 9 from 3.
Yeah, the Patriots doing a good job of controlling the glass with 19 total rebounds to Lindsey Wilson's 13. They still have 6 turnovers early on in this game, but to go along with those 6 turnovers, at least they have 5 assists. So, I mean, it's positive that they're moving the basketball and getting some passes leading into scores. So let's see if that assist number can reach up to double digit by the end of the game.
So 21-18 score. Danny Butt, Malik Colvin-Seldon, Jordan Griggs, Trayvon LaBranch, and Jahi Henson. Colvin-Seldon couldn't handle it. Patriots with 10 points in the paint to Lindsey Wilson's 2, which is no surprise considering the Blue Raiders do shoot a lot of outside jump shots. Well, there's an easy shot. As Griggs fell down, Stotzel walking in there for the layup.
Just like that, it's a 1-point game.
The Patriots are making an effort to get it inside, just having a hard time with some of the passing last couple of possessions. Here's Henson, baseline. Couldn't get it to Colvin-Seldon.
That's tough. Good look, though, by Henson, but unfortunate loose ball foul there by Malik Colvin-Seldon.
Second foul on Colvin-Seldon. Patriots will have Cumberland University on Saturday, and that'll be a 5 o'clock tip time, 4 o'clock Central, so 5 o'clock Eastern time. And that'll be down in Lebanon, Tennessee. Just like that, Blue Raiders, they've tied this game up. Patriots had a decent-sized lead in that game at Lindsey Wilson, but Blue Raiders came back in it, able to cut it close time and time again. Now, for the first time in this game, Lindsey Wilson has taken the lead.
Doing so with a 6-0 scoring run right now as we speak.
Griggs for 3. No good. Taylor tips it out. Over to Butt. Finds Henson on the wing. Jahi to the middle, hangs, shot up too strong. Long rebound coming to the hands of Lease. Dumps it off. Stotts throws one up, no good. It is Eldridge the rebound. Shots up by Adams, no good. Back the other way, Griggs gets fouled, and he'll have free throws coming up.
No, we're going to keep that on the floor, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I wish, that's an NBA rule I wish will translate into the college game. That continuation, you know, with the foul and being able to still try to score the basketball even with the call is foul. I mean, the foul is called.
Trayvon LaBranch. He'll get fouled, and another one against the Blue Raiders. Otzimer picking up his second foul. Inbounds to Taylor. Now top it goes. Griggs now to Butt. Back over to Butt. Griggs and Butt back and forth many times. LaBranch in the lane, shots up, no good. Rebound off to Lindsey Wilson. With it, and up for the 2 is Laney, and Blue Raiders taking a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that's what Shakaris Laney wants to do. He wants to take it to the basket, and he loves body contact as well. Something similar to Jordan Griggs as Danny Butt turns the basketball over. And I believe that will be the 7th team turnover on the game so far for the Patriots.
Patriots started off with a hot hand, but Lindsey Wilson's made some defensive adjustments. Patriots with a lot of turnovers and having a hard time scoring the basketball. Laney dumps off to Eldridge. He'll drive to the bucket. Couldn't tell if Taylor got a piece of it or not. Patriots give up the offensive rebound to Stotts. Now tipped around. Stotts gets it again. Off to Laney. Cumberland's just not boxing out. Adams, step back three-pointer. No good, and over the back, Eldridge. So team 7th, Cumberlands will be shooting bonus free throws. And this will be the first free throw of the day for the Patriots. Hits the first one. Hits both free throws. 1-point game. Two minutes to play. Final home game of the 2018-19 campaign. Stotts the three ball. Too strong. Patriots pushing ahead. Van Dam. Off to Griggs. They've got LeBranch in the corner. He'll spot up for the three. Short. Another rebound for the Blue Raiders. Adams out top. Cundiff the three. That's all day.
But that was a purist shot right there.
Yeah, Cundiff can shoot it. 4-point Lindsey Wilson lead. Patriots need an answer. Griggs, he'll spot up for the three ball. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Off to Henson. And Lindsey Wilson, they're just going to back off and say, hey, Van Dam, shoot it if you want to. Down low. Taylor powers it up for two.
Nice job by Taylor, getting into Eldridge just then and to create some space and put it up high off the glass. Good junior move there by Taylor.
Yeah, this first half for Cumberlands, it's lost all the mojo. Just no energy right now for the Patriots. Lindsey Wilson, give them credit for taking it away. There's a foul, no call against Cumberlands. Eldridge got fouled. They didn't see it, but now a foul will be called finally against the Patriots.
Foul the Patriots, number 21, Trevor LeBranch. His first, team's 8. At the line, shooting 2, number 23, Kel Stotts.
So Kel Stotts to the line. Hometown product for Lindsey Wilson. I don't want to speak the wrong way, but I think he was an Adair County High School product. Definitely there in Columbia. If I am saying the wrong high school, Columbia folk, don't be upset with me.
Colombia.
Stotts makes it a 4-point game.
I'm trying to go to the country Columbia this summer. That's one of my to-do lists, Columbia.
Well, this is Columbia, Kentucky, though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
One's a U, one's a O.
Oh, you're right. That is true.
4-point lead for Lindsey Wilson. Patriots will have the final possession.
I feel a three coming. I just feel it.
Danny Butt, he'll have it straight away up. Got it!
I felt it, baby. Good shot, Danny Butt, making me look good. Making me look good.
When you know, you know. Danny Butts knocks it down and gives the Patriots a little boost going into the locker room. 29-28, Lindsey Wilson with a 1-point lead. Cumberlands basketball here on the UC Sports Network. 29-28, your halftime score. Cumberlands and Lindsey Wilson, the Blue Raiders, leading the Patriots by a score. Once again, 29-21. Stotts leading the way, 12 points for the Blue Raiders. Malik Colvin-Seldon, top point getter for Cumberlands. The Patriots are shooting now 34% in the game. Lindsey Wilson at 29%. Blue Raiders and Cumberlands both making 4 3-point shots. Patriots with a 24-19 rebounding advantage over the Blue Raiders. Lindsey Wilson, they've hit 5 more free throws in Cumberland, 7 of 9. Cumberland's 2 of 2. Kelsley, you look at this game, Patriots had it in control, but Lindsey Wilson started chipping away, and then you look at the scoreboard, they have the lead going to the locker room.
Yeah, it's all boils down to taking care of the basketball. The Patriots, did not too bad as far as zone offense is concerned. That's something that they've been struggling with, all season long. I've seen a lot of good movement, but we're still turning the ball over 9 at halftime against a team like this. That's not something you can smile about. A positive note, though, for the Patriots, they have been out-rebounding them 24-19 on the glass, so that's very good if they can continue to be consistently, active in the offensive and rebounding areas. I think they're going to be okay, but they cannot let Stotts get going. He already has 12 at half. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. He should not be getting any open shots, so let's see if they're able to clamp him down this second half.
For the Patriots offensively, Colvin-Seldon, he's gotten his. Griggs, 6 points. High percentage of shooting between Griggs, Henson, and Colvin-Seldon, but the turnovers, I think, really limiting the Patriots from getting more offensive looks. And,
part of it is trying to do too much, but some of them are just ill-advised decisions. So, keeping it simple, the KISS theory, keeping it simple, stupid, if they can stick with that and just, playing with the absolute, basic of fundamentals, I think, they can really increase this lead, or take the lead and then increase it afterwards.
Cumberland's Malik Colvin-Seldon, he's definitely going to be a candidate for Conference Player of the Year, along with Jordan Dela Cruz, probably Chris Coffey from Georgetown to be one of those, Kel Stotts from Lindsey Wilson, for Campbellsville, Adams, probably a candidate for Conference Player of the Year.
Or even Taylor.
Hagan Tyler, yeah. But Malik Colvin-Seldon, enough can be said. He's been the one consistent Patriot all year long.
And again, talk about he doesn't just do one thing good. He does a lot of things great. He rebounds, he gets steals, he blocks shots, he makes assists, makes the right passes, and scores the basketball. So that's like 5 things he does positively for the Patriots, and he does this day in and day out, and that's why he is one of the leaders on the team.
So we start the second half. It'll be, our clock is messed up now. Jordan Griggs, Nnamdi Van Dome, Malik Colvin-Seldon, Caleb Taylor, and Chance Edwards on the court for Cumberlands. Van Dome, Griggs, he'll hang, shots up, free throws coming up, and if you can get Lindsey Wilson's bigs in foul trouble, I would say you're going to be in a good spot, but they don't necessarily rely on their bigs, but it will make it easier to score with less length in the paint. But Griggs, one of those, he's so good at getting to the free throw line, especially late in games.
Yeah, he does a good job of seeking contact and being able to still be under control. Even sometimes in some cases where he gets fouled, even if he did not get fouled, he still has a good chance of making it. So him being able to attack it and being able to absorb the contact the way he does makes Jordan Griggs a special player.
So Griggs at the line will tie it up. Just missed the first one there. Jordan Griggs on the year, been very good from the foul line. Well, I'm sorry, not in Kelsley's terms, but recently he's been good. 74% now, 75% on the year. Taylor, a strong rebound.
Oh, look at Edwards running the floor.
Chance trying to get some with a nice move. He'll do it.
And he slowed down, took his time, and did a nice little right-hand hook shot there. Good pitch ahead, though, by Jordan Griggs.
Patriots take the lead. Blue Raiders lease with it. Hands off to Eldridge. Stolen away. Here goes Colvin-Seldon. Got to finish that one, Malik.
Yeah, he was waiting for him for some reason. I would have just went and dunked it.
Yeah, it was like a courtesy move. Hey, come on and catch up, but you go ahead and throw that thing down. He was trying to get the contact. He got it, but couldn't finish the play.
He was, in other words, he was just trying to be a little bit too cute. That's what it boils down to. Okay, I like the little.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. I mean,
well, no, I'm talking about. What as you
Colvin-Seldon, there we go.
I like that angle though from the free throw line. I like how we got the new little angles now going on. Now shout out to Hampton down there.
Well, when we can get our workers to show up to work, we can take a step in the right direction.
I heard they're not getting paid a lot, so.
They're getting a college education there, Kelsley. That's worth a lot.
Oh, okay.
Colvin-Seldon hits both free throws. 4-point Cumberlands lead. And I think the longer that the Blue Raiders stick around, the more dangerous it can be if you're Cumberlands. Lindsey Wilson got that long ball capability. They could hit 4 or 5 threes on you, and you're down before you know it. Stotts hands off to Eldridge. Stotts is the one guy I think that he has to have the ball in his hands the majority of the game. Eldridge with a great move and scores it off the pass from Stotts. But a lot like we mentioned from Wallace, I think Stotts is the playoff of that. He's the guy that replaced Wallace, and he can have that type of career.
Yeah, no doubt about it, especially getting him at a young age. He's not a transfer. You know, they had him as a freshman. He's a sophomore this year. But, yeah, definitely, you know, this year, the next 3 years, I should say, he has the potential to be first or second team all-conference, no doubt about it.
So Lindsey Wilson cuts it back to a 1-point deficit. 18-15 approaching. Namdi Van Dom. Griggs and Colvin-Seldon. Van Dom will get in the post. Draws the double team. Tries to go to Griggs, but over his head.
And another turnover there for the Patriots.
Laney on the baseline. Blue Raiders will kick in the corner to Stotts for the three. He gives a little stare back down to Namdi Van Dom, like, why even bother? So see if Namdi and the Patriots can answer, as Lindsey Wilson's taking a 2-point lead. Edwards, Colvin-Seldon. Get to Edwards, 3 straight away, got it. Chance has that line drive 3, but he's on target with it.
Yeah, he does a good job. It's just about taking the right shots, and he's been doing so the last 4 games, give or take. He's doing a very good job, and keeping it simple. That's what he's doing, and because of that, he's seeing the floor a lot often.
Second 3-point make of the game. Laney off to Eldridge, a deep 3 for him, short. Van Dom right in his hands. Here's Edwards, baseline. Finds Colvin-Seldon. Taylor. Cross court. Griggs in the corner. Yes, sir.
It's like, I knew that was going in. Wide open jump shot for Jordan Griggs. Count it.
Patriots answering with a Jordan Griggs 3. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Cumberlands basketball, UC Sports Network. Patriots and the Blue Raiders. Brandon Hensley, Kelsley Wilkinson. It's Mid-South Conference Thursday night basketball here at the Owen Ryland Center. 39-35 Cumberlands with the 4-point lead over Lindsey Wilson. Final home game of the 2018-19 season. Blue Raiders, Laney with the basketball. Free throw line. Hands off to Stotts. He'll get it to Eldridge. Adams and Lease also in the game. Adams now with the basketball. To Laney. Driving high off the glass. Good take from Shakarius Laney.
Yeah, that was a great take there by Laney. A nice strong move, as Jordan Griggs says, can I get 3 of those, please?
Jordan Griggs, another three-point make for him. Give him now 4 in the game. This game starting to heat up offensively. Eldridge in the corner, 42-37. Cumberlands with a steal. Here goes Jordan Griggs. He'll hang up and get fouled. I'm still waiting for Jordan Griggs to have that highlight reel dunk. We know it's in his repertoire, but he's not had that opportunity yet.
See, here's the difference between you and me. You talk about a highlight reel dunk, okay? As us hoopers, you know, our terminology is catching a body. So we're wanting to see Jordan Griggs catch a body. That's what we're trying to do here, Brandon.
So you want him to dunk on somebody?
Yeah, well, catching a body. So
I'm just waiting for a fast break, anything.
Oh, okay.
I want to see how highlight reel he can. I don't know that we'll see it necessarily in a 2 or 3 possession game, but maybe. I think I want to see, like I said, Tevin Allison, Jahi Henson, and Jordan Griggs in a dunk contest.
Yeah, that would.
And I know the Malik would sneak in there somehow. He wouldn't want to be left out. And maybe Chance Edwards too. But the Patriots, they have some high flyers, and Hunter Bodie.
Yeah, he can fly too, man. The future is bright. That's no doubt about it. The future is definitely bright for the Patriots.
44-37. Lease at the elbow, off the Laney. Extra pass over to Adams for the 3. Up high, Jordan Griggs. Van Dome will lead the charge. Back to Griggs, another 3. Boom! Jordan Griggs getting hot.
Dun, dun. It's getting hot in here.
I'm not leading you into any more potential songs. I got to do a better job of that. Here is a jump shot up, no good. Now Lindsey Wilson settling. Patriots can really blow this one open. They have that opportunity. They lead by 10. Van Dome bouncing down low. Colvin-Seldon couldn't handle it.
See, that possession right there is a situation where nobody was guarding Nnamdi Van Dome, and because he was just so pass first-ish, and I ended up being a turnover. That's 12 in the game for the Patriots.
The Cumberland's possession. Malik Colvin-Seldon. Pass deflected, but Edwards comes up with it. Nnamdi Van Dome. Patriots on top by 10. Swings it to Griggs. Another 3. No good. Colvin-Seldon. He'll put it back up and in for 2.
Yeah, the coach wants a timeout. He needs it right now, and I don't blame him. Coach Atkins here for Lindsey Wilson, and it's a 12-point game. The Patriots up 49-37, and it's all because of the defense leading into transition baskets right now. And, you know, that's keeping it simple. And they're just playing a lot harder than the Blue Raiders right now. It just seems like they want this game a little bit more, and that's what it is.
So we'll take a break. 13:32 to go. 12-point Cumberland's lead here on the UC Sports Network. Brandon and Kelsley back with you on the UC Sports Network. It's Cumberland's and Lindsey Wilson. Patriots with a 12-point lead over the Blue Raiders. Adams with a basketball. He'll get out top to Stotts. Patriot defensive pressure picking up. Shots up, no good by Cundiff. Henson the rebound.
That's a big boy rebound, too, by Henson.
Bounce pass down low. Colvin-Seldon. He'll find Van Dome. The extra pass to LeBranch. Van Dome out top will pass up on every potential shot.
Shoot it.
Eventually he'll step up and look for one. Right now his team has a lead. He's not going to force anything. Dumps it off to Edwards, flips it up, and there's 2 more.
See, I'll take that too by Nnamdi Van Dome. At least do something to engage the defense. And he did that, 2 dribbles.
Yeah.
A great cut by Chance Edwards. Excellent offensive basketball by the Patriots.
Here's Otzimer with a quick 3. Now Lindsey Wilson really settling for jumpers. Patriots on the move. Henson off the glass, put back Colvin-Seldon.
And then the Patriots are getting anything they want at the rim too. So between them getting stops and them getting 90%, type shots, the Patriots could potentially bring this out to 20 or more.
Adams, the 3 ball up, no good. Another rebound for Colvin-Seldon. He's closing in on a double-double. Now Malik going to lead the charge. Oh, what a move.
Nice and slow. Malik Colvin-Seldon, he took his time. It was like 1, 2.
I think that's something that Nnamdi Van Dome has shown the Patriots. It's okay to take your time and work the offense. And we see Henson doing Colvin-Seldon. And Stotts knocks down a deep, deep 3.
He knocked that one from Jellicoe, huh?
Helsley getting to know his Southeast Kentucky, Northeast Tennessee region, his geography.
One.
Trayvon will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Jordan Griggs, he missed that last 3. And I thought he missed. That was his first miss. He's 5 of 6 from 3. Media timeout, 11:29 to go. We'll be right back. Patriots leading by 15 here on the UC Sports Network. 11 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock. It's Cumberlands basketball on the UC Sports Network. Final home game of the season, the 20-8 Patriots taking on the 15-13 Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson. Cumberland 6-6 in conference play. Lindsey Wilson at 5-7.
Little quick stat here. I believe the Patriots are outscoring Lindsey Wilson right now 21-8 so far in the second half.
LaBranch hits the first one, and we always talk about adjustments. The couple of adjustments I've seen teams make against Cumberlands here at home this year, and it's led to wins. Pikeville and Life both made second half adjustments that led to wins. Lindsey Wilson, they've not made those adjustments here tonight. Offensively, they're just not doing what they did in the first half to have success. Eldridge off to Stotts. But, of course, a lot of that could be the Patriots picking up the defensive pressure a little bit. Stotts, another open 3, no good. Adams up high for the board. And he'll have free throws coming up.
Part of it, first half, about 11 minutes left in the first half, the Patriots had about 6 turnovers in those first 9 minutes of the ball game. And you're talking about these first 9 minutes of the second half, they only have 2 turnovers. So that right there is a difference. That's a 4 turnover difference. They've been taking the basketball so far this half. Hopefully I didn't jinx them, but I think they've made an assertive effort to really slow down and make sure they're doing the right thing.
Patriots with 12 second chance points to Lindsey Wilson's 0.
Wow.
And also points in the paint, 20-8 in favor of the Patriots. Lindsey Wilson does lead the points off turnovers category, 10-4. 56-42 your score here under 11 minutes to play. It's Van Dome, Taylor, Griggs, LaBranch, and Henson. Griggs has hit 5-3 so far here tonight. Van Dome in the corner to Henson. They've got Griggs out top if they see him for a 3. Van Dome will find him. Griggs steps up into a long 2. And there's another one.
And you know what set up that shot was that beautiful pump fake right there. He already made 5 3-pointers, so he gave him a solid pump fake, got Eldridge, I believe it was, off the ground and took a 1-drill pull-up. That's what we call drill work, Brandon. That is drill work.
Laney with a take. That won't go. Now the Patriots on the move. Henson off to Van Dome. LaBranch dumps it off to Taylor. Yes, there's 2 more.
Nice little dish by Logic over there to Caleb Taylor. Logic looking good. Yep, Logic, Trey Logic. That's right.
Another board for the Patriots, and Cumberland's doing a fantastic job of the one and done.
And they're finishing off the possessions. playing excellent defense. You know, the Patriots lead almost in every defensive category in the Mid-South Conference, and he shows every day. You know, Coach Bush definitely prides himself in making sure his players play, you know, with their absolute guts on defense. And, you know, he doesn't necessarily focus too much on offense, as Van Dome got swatted there. But defense, you know, this game right here, we're seeing the Patriots, how good defensively they can be with them taking care of the basketball.
Malik Colvin-Seldon coming back. And Malik has officially, and this was something a couple of games ago, he's officially made the transition to number 1 due to the number 2 got ripped up, and that was the available jersey. Malik's not a big guy, but that number 1 jersey I think was a
Tight,
an extra medium.
So is extra medium bigger than an
Okay, I'm
regular?
sorry. I should say extra. Well, yeah, because extra small would be smaller. So it's what was a medium? Was the term? Yeah.
Yeah, we could do medium. All right.
You know, really the way the Mid-South Conference is shaping up, Patriots won't know until Saturday evening who they're going to, Saturday evening who they're going to be playing in the Mid-South Conference next week. It's going to be a lot of scenarios that could happen. Good take by Laney for 2. But last year we mentioned they took on Lindsey Wilson first round, and Lindsey Wilson smacked the Patriots around a little bit. 16-point Cumberlands lead, under 9 to play. Henson to the rim. Give him 2. Jahi spoke with him today. He was excited to have an opportunity to get to play some basketball tonight. He said he thought he would see some time, and that was refreshing to hear. I think the Patriots, if they're going to have success, they'll need Jahi Henson on the court.
Not only him being on the court, but being motivated and enjoying to be on the floor. And with that statement, it seems like he missed being out there with his teammates.
Laney, another jumper, no good. Henson, a nice board.
That's a foul. Yeah.
And I think Laney has a kind of a frustration foul. Lindsey Wilson this second half, they've really settled for a lot of jumpers, and that's fine if you're making them, and even if you're getting second chances, but the Patriots have eliminated that from being a part of the game. Foul on Lease.
Foul on the Blue Raiders, number 55, Pierre Lease, his 3rd, team 7.
Mentioned Cumberlands and Cumberland U coming up on Saturday. It's a 5 o'clock tip. Be Patriot basketball. Out top, Griggs. Down low. Colvin-Seldon finds LeBranch, a 3-ball in the corner. Laney gets the board. Pierre Lease, move in the lane out top. A quick 3 by Stotts. Man, that's a quick trigger right there.
Man, it's straight up, straight down with him. And he has no fear with letting that ball go up in the air.
63-47. Still time left for the Blue Raiders if they can get some stops and hit some shots. Colvin-Seldon, there's his move.
Too easy. Yeah, the Patriots, it's just not even, it's not even an exercise right now. It seems like a walkthrough.
I think the size advantage right now, Patriots, but they're just doing what they want to offensively. They game plan, they're executing. Stotts, man, he gets hot. Cundiff is going to speak with the official, and I don't know what was said, but I'm glad at least the official took time out and speak with the player before just go ahead and throwing up a technical foul for no reason.
I think it was a delay of game warning, I want to say. Waiting on the PA announcer to kind of, confirm that, but I guess he's not going to say anything. Okay.
15-point lead for Cumberlands. Henson finds Van Dome. Namdi takes it, dumps it off to Henson in the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Van Dome, extra pass was deflected. Now the Patriots have 5 on the shot clock. Henson fadeaway jumper, yes!
That's tough. That's a tough move by the freshman out of the Mint, Detroit, Michigan.
So foul called again. Patriots, the efficiency the second half has been
phenomenal.
Yeah. Cumberland's now shooting 50%. 25 of 50. Lindsey at 32%. 8 of 21 from 3. Cumberland's 8 of 17 from 3. Adams for the 3 ball. Yes.
That's a tough shot. Good defense by Malik Colvin-Seldon.
That's his first field goal make.
Adams?
Yes. Stotts is 6 of 7 from 3. He has 24 points. Griggs 5 of 6 from 3. Or 20 points. Colvin-Seldon 18 points, 8 rebounds right now. Griggs will hang. LeBranch just pushing people down to get the rebound. He wanted that offensive board. Namdi Van Dome under 6 to play. Off to Griggs. Colvin-Seldon down low. He'll get it swiped away.
Oh, and the Oscar goes to
MCS. Timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:54 to go. 67 for Cumberlands, 53 for Lindsey. Patriot basketball here on the UC Sports Network. Malik Colvin-Seldon will be at the free throw line. Brandon Hensley, Kelsley Wilkerson back with you on the broadcast. It's under 6 minutes to play. Colvin-Seldon, he's 2 of 2 tonight, 18 points, 8 rebounds. Chance Edwards had a quiet game. He's had 10 points. 10 points for him, 3 rebounds. Jahi Henson, 11 points, 6 rebounds. 20.6 boards for Jordan Griggs. Colvin-Seldon misses the front end. Another quiet night is Caleb Taylor. 4 points, but has 10 rebounds. Patriots out-rebounded the Blue Raiders 38-23. Foul on the floor.
Foul the Patriots, number 1, Malik Colvin-Seldon. His third, team 6.
Earlier I was talking about Kel Stotts. If I'm Lindsey Wilson, young man shot 15 times. He shoots 20 times a game. I'm okay with it. He's the one guy I think has a chance right now to be a superstar. .4 Patriot lead. Edwards to Griggs. He'll drive, kick it out to Van Dome. Finds LeBranch for the 3. That's no good. Wow. Stotts again. 7 of 8.
And you know what? He's single-handedly, keeping the Blue Raiders in the ball game right now. It's only an 11-point game, and he's coming to play. He has 27 on the game.
Colvin-Seldon going to blow past everybody and score. Adams gets it knocked away. So is anybody going to guard Kel Stotts? I don't know. It might not matter.
Right.
Such a hard shot to defend because of how quick he gets it out of his hands, but they're going to put Henson on him.
Oh, got some breaking news, you know. Space Jam 2 is going to come out July 16, 2021.
Let me guess, LeBron James is going to be in it. That's always the word.
That's it right there. LeBron James and Loda. Oh, what happened here?
Well, some ankles need to be recovered. Jump ball, it'll be Lindsey Wilson basketball.
Dang, wrong time to look at my phone, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the most overhyped things in basketball. Somebody falls down. I mean,
Okay.
you know, unless you can complete the play, it really doesn't matter.
Sounds like somebody has gotten it done to them too many times.
Well, Griggs has fell down twice today, you know. So, but I mean, you don't complete the play, no big deal. Lindsey Wilson basketball. But as a player, you kind of, when the guy doesn't complete the play, you can breathe a little better.
Yeah, that's what Adams is doing right now. He was laughing.
That's why you look at the floor and be like, is there a leak in here? Is this Campbellsville?
Oh, man. I got that one. Boom, boom.
Leaky roof for Campbellsville. Adams will take it up and score. 11-point game. Still plenty of time for Lindsey Wilson. 4 minutes to play. Colvin-Seldon finds Van Dam. Colvin-Seldon will get it back. Bounce to LeBranch. Yes, and one. Fourth foul on Laney. But you ask if that's ever happened to me, the whole getting my ankles. No, it doesn't happen when you don't play defense. That's the key. You don't spend too much energy playing defense, it'll never happen to you.
That is true. This is true.
71-58.
So Brandon can't shoot, can't play defense. What can Brandon do?
I can watch basketball.
Let's talk about it.
I'm observing it.
Got you.
Once again, there's a couple of trips for Lindsey Wilson, and they may turn this into points, but I've got to, I wonder if I'm Lindsey Wilson. I got to get Stotts involved, at least get him a touch.
Yeah, and you need to get Stotts involved, but you also need to get stops too. They need stops right now. 3:42 left. They have plenty of time to do so, but it starts on the defensive end, something that Cumberlands takes big pride in. They take pride in defense to see if the Blue Raiders can take a page out of the Patriots' book.
10-point game with 3:35 to go. Patriots will be very content with getting the shot clock under 8 seconds.
Oh, attack him.
Pass to Henson. It's going to be Lindsey Wilson basketball.
Yeah, that's one of those. I mean, if I had the basketball, I saw who was guarding me. I'm attacking Eldridge's hips. Right at the hips, he wasn't going to guard me. He was standing straight up.
Laney has it, goes behind the back. Hands off to Stotts. Stotts is trying to break free. Off to Adams.
Nice step back.
Lease for three. He got it. Look at this. 71-64, under 3 to play. Here come the Blue Raiders. Coach Butcher will get the timeout. We'll step aside. 2:45 to go. Cumberland 71, Lindsey Wilson. The Blue Raiders coming back. They're 64 here on the UC Sports Network. Brandon Hensley, Kelsley Wilkinson with you. 2:45 to go. Cumberland's basketball leading by 7. Patriots at one time led by as many as 19. Jordan Griggs with the basketball. Colvin-Seldon has it in the middle. Off to Griggs. 10 on the shot clock. Malik to Griggs for 3. Up. Too strong. Cundiff's going to get fouled by Colvin-Seldon. Yeah, Malik got him. Patriots with 4 players in the game in double figures. Lindsey Wilson with 2. Stotts with 27. Shakarius Laney, 11 points, 10 rebounds. So a couple of free throws here. It's a 5-point game. Makes one of these, it's a 2-possession game. Free throw by Cundiff, no good. Taken away by Adams, but he steps on the baseline.
Yeah, Trayvon LeBrant's got to take care of that basketball. He was a little loose with the ball just now.
Blue Raiders will show some pressure. Colvin-Seldon has it. They'll attack him. Calls a timeout.
They got 4 more remaining, so they got a whole handful. Turnovers only. I mean, nobody in the world would want to play the Patriots.
And bounce pass comes to Van Dom. 2:15 to play. And a foul by Adams. I don't know that he was trying to commit the foul there. I think they're pretty content with trying to play defense the remainder of the possession. So Nabi Van Dom to the free throw line. Been there 50 times this year, making 34 of those. Not been there tonight. So Nabi Van Dom and that starting spot in the point guard spot. You know, there's going to be a game where he's going to be needed to shoot a handful of outside shots. But one thing I like about him is there's not a lot of panic on his face or when he has the basketball. He hits both. Lindsey Wilson with it. They'll get it in the corner to Laney. Laney off to Eldridge. Baseline cut off by Colvin-Seldon. Why is Stotts not getting a touch here? Colvin-Seldon gets the board. One more away from a double-double.
Coach wants Nabi to get the basketball from Colvin-Seldon's hands, but Colvin-Seldon says, I got this, coach.
And he does have it for 2 more points. He is not a bad ball handler, too. Everything he could do, he can still handle the basketball very well.
I'm telling you, like, when he was driving, we can literally put the music in the background. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's how he, like, cruised to the
You know, we
basket
have to
just
pay money every time you sing a song. We have royalty fees.
That's okay, because you know what?
We have lost money with Kelsley Wilkinson.
At the University of the Cumberlands, we are very far from poor. I'll tell you that. I'll leave it at there. Is that politically correct?
Yeah, it's always good to talk about money. People love that.
Money, 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 money.
50 more cents. Colvin-Seldon, that should give him a double-double in the game. So the Patriots with a 10-point lead as we approach a minute to play. Stolen away. Jahi Henson has it taken away by Adams.
Offensive. You got to give an offensive.
No basket. Adams, you know, I go back to, you know, sometimes those small guards can give taller guards fits because they get up in them, kind of underneath. Shabazz Napier and Kimball Walker were 2 very good ones like that at Connecticut. When they won the national title that year, they won it. That's what they were noted for.
And you know what? And what can happen is if you don't have good handles, you can be put on blast for defenders like that. Because if you have some slow handles and you're not comfortable dribbling the basketball, they can make you look like one of the worst basketball players of all time. Even better than Brandon. Or worse than Brandon.
Minute 5 to go. Adams at the line will get it back to a 3-possession game. One minute to play. Edwards will get it. Off to Griggs. 15 on the shot clock. Shot clock now under 10. Edwards to Van Dom. Has it knocked away by Stotts with 4 on the shot clock, but a foul called against Lindsey Wilson. So regardless if the Patriots get points or not, I think it's success right here. You got that much time off the clock. So Vendome back to the line. 2 for 2 his last go around. Yeah, Colvin-Seldon double-double in the game. 22 points, 10 rebounds. Sharkeus Laney with a double-double as well for Lindsey, 12 and 10. 9-point game, 76-67, 35 to play. Adams will go to the line. And once again, I mean, I'm looking at Kel Stotts having a tremendous game.
Every time you say Kel, I instantly, think somebody's calling me, because that's how Coach Butcher addresses me. He calls me Kel. So the whole game, since you've been calling his name, every time you said his first and last name, my ears prick up.
Well, Kel, I don't know if he's Kel, they go by Kel, but 7 of 8 from 3. And he's not had a sniff in the last couple of minutes, and I don't know why.
He hit the same amount of three-pointers he did in 2 games, the last 2 games. He had 7 in his last 2 games combined. And came in here shooting 7 for 8. That's Curry-esque right there. Oh, don't.
So the foul will be on Edwards. Malik Colvin-Seldon, another tremendous game today, not just because of the numbers, but the efficiency. His last 3 games, 9 of 11, 3 of 3, 9 of 11. Had a 4 of 10 against Campbellsville, but he's...
How many double-doubles does he have on the season?
I'll have to go back. He doesn't have as many as maybe what you'd think. His rebounding total only at 6 on the season. He's only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 double-digit rebound games, and a couple of those I don't know. You know what? We have the media packet that should tell me. So my apologies to Tommy Chasnoff working hard on this media packet. Double-doubles. Colvin-Seldon now 6 on the season. Here's the Patriots back the other way. Henson will kick it out to Colvin-Seldon, and Patriots should be able to dribble this one out. Colvin-Seldon get 2 more points.
Oh, he's mad. Coach Butcher is upset that Malik shot that ball. Malik is just laughing because he knows. Coach Butcher is livid. He is livid right now. And he's going to be the guy that we're going to interview, by the way, at the end of the game. Players winner circle here. Malik Colvin-Seldon, 6th double-double of the season, leading to win number 21 on the season for the Patriots. 21 and 8 after these 14 seconds, of course.
Colvin-Seldon hits that. He has 25 points in the game. 1 below his season high. So Patriots will hold on for the win.
His last home game, Malik Colvin-Seldon.
If Stotts misses that one to put back up by Adams, good to cut it to an 8-point game. So that'll end it. Final score, 79-71. Cumberlands 21 and 8 now on the year. Lindsey Wilson falling to 15 and 14 on the year. Patriots now 7 and 6 in conference play. Lindsey Wilson, they fall to 5 and 8 in conference play. We'll be right back with your final stats. Also, Kelsley will be joined by our Patriot of the game. You're watching Cumberlands basketball here on the UC Sports Network. Welcome back to the broadcast. Everyone, Brandon Hensley with you. Cumberlands victorious tonight, 79-71 over the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College. The Patriots now 21 and 8 on the season. They are 7-6 in Mid-South Conference play, getting a big conference win here at home. The final home game of the season against Lindsey Wilson. The Patriots will be back at it on Saturday as they'll travel to Cumberland University for the final Mid-South Conference regular season game. Take a look at the final stats. In this one, take a look first at the leading scorers for Lindsey Wilson. It was Kel Stotts, 27 points in the contest. It was 13 points for J.R. Adams and Chikarius Laney. He had a double-double tonight with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Lindsey Wilson, they shoot 35%, 22 of 62. They were 11 of 27 from 3 in the game. Also 16 of 20 from the foul line for 80%. Cumberlands, they were led in scoring tonight. Malik Colvin-Seldon, his 6th double-double of the season, 25 points and 10 rebounds. Colvin-Seldon going 11 of 13 from the field. Patriots with 3 other players in double figures. Jordan Griggs had 20 points. He also had 7 rebounds in the game. It was Chance Edwards, 10 points, and Jahi Henson, 11 points for the Patriots. Cumberlands, they shoot 29 of 57 for 51%. Another game over 50% shooting for the Patriots. They were 8 of 19 from 3 for 42% and 13 of 20 from the foul line for 65%. Cumberlands, they get the win. Malik Colvin-Seldon, once again, his 6th double-double of the season. We'll be right back with our player of the game, Kelsley. I believe we'll have Malik. We'll see who he has. You're watching Cumberlands basketball here on the UC Sports Network.
The UC Sports Network, and we have the player of the game, Malik Colvin-Seldon, coming into this game, 11 for 13 shooting, 25 points, and 10 rebounds, equivalent to an 8-point game, 79-71 victory. Talk about the game, yourself, talk about senior night, and talk about what it feels like to have your final home game here in the Owen Rollins Center.
It's crazy, man. First off, we knew we needed to win this game to get in the playoffs. Like this was the biggest game of the season. The seniors came out, played hard, and it's an unbelievable feeling just knowing it's my last time playing here. But I'm just so honored to be a Patriot, and we got the job done.
So let me ask you this. I talked about, your role from my perspective, from the outsider's perspective. But talk about, you're in the locker room. You're part of the team. What do you see yourself, coming into this year? What was your role this year for sure?
Basically just being a leader. Like everybody was going I just had to set the example. Everybody was going to follow my lead, and it was a lot of seniors that graduated last year, so I got a lot on my plate, and I just made sure I led the right way and did whatever I had to do just to get the job done.
Okay, so coming up, you got a big game, your last conference game on Saturday. A team you guys beat here. Some of the things that you guys did good against that team the first time, and what are you guys trying to do, coming in on Saturday? What are you focusing on?
Normally, we never focus on the other team. We focus on ourselves. When we play like how we supposed to play, we always win. We just got to go into that game hungry and knowing that game is going to determine if we're going to be in the national championship.
Okay. Well, you know what? I got to go for you, okay? This game was going to be the first game in a very long time that you guys had more assists than turnovers. You guys ended up being even 14 for 14. I'm giving you the challenge, and you can tell your team this. Let's have more assists than we have turnovers on Saturday and see what happens.
Oh, yeah, we can make that happen, definitely.
Because you guys had 5 turnovers in the second half. I don't know what happened. Tell me about the second half specifically. You outscored them by 9 points, only had 5 turnovers out of your 14. What was the difference at halftime to really propel you guys to a next level in the second half?
Well, they beat us on the glass in the first half, and we just knew, that's the way we win our games is battling and playing hard. So we dominated the glass. Coach was on us about those turnovers, so we lessened the turnovers, and, hey, it worked out, didn't it?
Hey, it did. I mean, hey, I appreciate you. I've got a chance to watch you for 2 years now. It's been a pleasure watching you, one of my favorite players. And I'm glad that you took that leadership job and you took it serious because we can see it on the floor from the defense to the offense. And, it's not about what you say. You're doing the walk. You're walking the walk, excuse me. And I wanted to, congratulate you on that. And you got 2 more games. You got 2 more promise games, I should say. One tomorrow and then the Mid-South Conference Tournament. So, you guys have a tall task ahead, but something that you guys can do. You guys can win the conference championship if you take care of the basketball and continue playing great defense. But that's it here for the UC Sports Network. Again, the final score is 79-71. The Cumberlands take on and beat the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders tonight. This was our last home game, so this is the last time you guys will be seeing me here on the UC Sports Network. My guy here, Brandon, and Malik Colvin-Seldon, the player of the game, with, again, another great game, 25 points, 10 rebounds on senior night, his night. Again, Malik Colvin-Seldon. Again, from my UC Sports Network family, I want to tell you guys, appreciate for the fantastic season, and I hope to see you guys next year in fall time. Again, my name is Kelsey Wilkinson. Hope to see you guys again next year, and hopefully have a great night.